I'm live right now, brother. Go ahead,
Okay.
kick it. You know what I'm saying? Say what up to
Shout
everybody
out
up there.
shout out to my man,
Yeah.
Mr. Santiago.
T.M.I.
Yeah, T.M.I. Santiago, you know what I mean? Worldwide, international.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
New York representative,
yes,
Long
sir.
Island, New York.
Yes, sir,
I'm going to
man.
eat while
We out here in Pattaya, Thailand, man.
in
Just
Prime Burger.
chilling,
Look at that girl over there. Word.
chilling. Enjoying, just came out
Yo,
to get a
give
little
everybody your channel, man. Say your channel.
All right, some know me as the Black Shogun, you know what I mean, or Passport Show. I just started me a little YouTube channel, you know what I mean, called Passport Brother. You can check it out. And you can see
Passport
some of
Brother.
yeah, man. You can see some of the content that I just post from my little random travels
Yeah.
around the world, For anybody who's interested to see what
Thank
the
you.
rest of the world look like outside of the U.S., yeah, give me a sub, man. Just check the channel out, man. I just put out a little random, clips here and there.
So how you like Thailand? How long you been here?
Man, I like Thailand, man. I like Thailand a lot. Out of all of the countries that I've been to, I put Thailand high up there, probably in my top three or four countries.
So how many countries you been to?
Uh, Close to about 20.
Woo!
Almost
You was in the
20.
military?
Nah, no military. No military, just being a wanderer, a vagabond, an explorer, you know what I mean?
Okay.
A trailblazer, I guess,
Shout out to.
Uh,
And where you from?
Jersey.
That's
Jersey.
what's up.
Jersey.
What part of Jersey?
Bergen County, man.
Bergen County.
County, stand up.
Shout out to Bergen.
Hackensack, stand
Woo!
up. We worldwide,
That's what's up.
So yeah, Thailand, people ask me, what do I think about Thailand, man? I really like Thailand. It's a place where they call it the land of smiles.
Land of Smiles.
And I have to kind of agree with that. The people generally are real laid back and chill. They not stressed out too much. They don't put too much, it's not as intense as the U.S., you know what I mean?
Right.
You don't deal with a lot of the things that you might deal with in the U.S., but then you deal with other things. But overall, the weather is nice, the people are cool, the food is good. And the cost of living, of course, that's like one of the best things about Thailand, and I think that's why you get a lot of the Westerners, especially from where we from, that like to be out here because you could do a lot more when you come in with that U.S. dollar, So
Okay.
yeah, man.
And how long you been out here for now?
This trip, this is about my third month now.
Third month.
Yeah, this is
How's it
my
been
third.
good to you? Has it treating you good?
Yeah, man. I give it so far, man. I give it a 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
You know what I mean? My only little issue has just been this little problem that I've been having with these little rental people. You know what I mean? With this apartment that I rented out here. They was acting a little bit funny with the money. Other than that, man, Thailand been great. I ain't got no complaints, man.
Okay.
They've been treating me real good out here. I have no complaints.
So
at
you
all.
got plans of moving out here full time? Like full time?
I wouldn't mind extending the trip for to the end of the year. I really wouldn't mind. But to say that I'll be out here full time, like for the rest of my life, that I wouldn't say that. But I wouldn't mind doing some more time out here. Really wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said you coming back this year when you leave, right?
Possibly, definitely. If I do end up going back to the States, which I'm thinking about going back to the States in another week or two, maybe. I definitely think that I probably will see Thailand before the end of the year.
Okay, that's what's up. Now listen, you said you watched the channel and all that, and you said you had a little, you disagreed with my choice of topic for one of my channels. You disagree with what I said about how they prefer Asian men and they prefer white men first on Soy 6. I said that. So tell me what you think about what they prefer on Soy 6.
Okay, so now you saying Soy 6 now. I didn't catch that part earlier. So
sure.
before I was thinking that you was talking about in general, like Thailand in general.
Right.
But if you speaking about Soy 6, then maybe I might be able to agree a little bit more or go in that direction. I can see where you're coming from, but I do hear this topic. I've heard this topic more than once about what Thai women prefer or this or that, or they don't rock with us brothers. I don't agree with that because I haven't experienced that. That hasn't been my experience. You know what I'm saying? Since I've been here in Thailand, it's been nothing but love from the people. You know what I mean? And almost everywhere I've gone, I've gotten treated well. You know, got treated with respect. You know, you go out and let's say you do happen to go down a street like Soy 6. You know what I mean? We know that. Now I know, I didn't know when I first got here, but we know now that Soy 6 is basically, it's a place of business, you know what I mean? It's not that people are necessarily there just because, that's the happening place that they want to be. It's the party area. It's not like Walking Street. Soy 6 is a place of business. So, you know that most of the people that are there, the women that work there, they're there to get money, you know? So they want to go for whoever they think they can.
Their preference.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
But you don't think the other Thai women on the streets, like the sales agent or the lady that works at the library or the nurse at the hospital, you think they all want black men?
Well, I have to say this. Everybody got their preference.
Everybody got their preference.
Everybody is different. You know what I mean? I can't say that all Thai like this type of person or all Thai like that or all white guys like this or all white girls like this.
Speak a little louder.
Or all black guys like this or all. I can't put all of them all in the same category.
Facts.
Because I come across people, like if you're talking about like dating and things like that, I've come across people who say, "Oh, I only like this," or they'll say, "Oh, I don't like these guys," or I hear a lot. I guess maybe because I'm a black man.
Yeah.
I hear them say, "Oh, I like the black guys. I like your hair. I like your music. I like your skin." Like every day that I've been here, somebody is commenting on my skin. You know what I mean? Saying, "Oh, I like."
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, every day I hear somebody say, "Oh, I like your skin. I like your hair. Oh, chocolate man. Oh my God, this is so beautiful."
You actually heard that phrase before? Because I never heard that phrase before.
Almost. I don't want to say every day because I don't go out every day.
Facts.
But I would say that I've heard it. I hear it at least maybe once a week, twice a week.
Okay, you dark though.
I mean? Yeah.
You dark.
I'll say
original
that.
Man.
I'm darker than the average black man, so I would say that.
Oh yeah, Kunta.
Look, when people ask me where I'm from, I say yes, and most of the time they gonna say Africa. So, but since I've been here, I got a lot of this. They give me compliments about my darkness. You know what I mean?
Yo, keep it all the way funky though. You live in Hackensack, right? You a Hackensack dude, right?
That's not where I live, but that's
okay. My bad. Fort Lee, right down the block. You think Fort Lee, the Asians in Fort Lee, helped you adapt? Because Fort Lee, all Asian, except for the 2 blocks of Spanish niggas. Nah, that's not true, or that's not.
No, not for me. In my case, because when I was young, I moved to Hawaii. So I lived in Hawaii.
Speak a little louder.
I lived in Hawaii for a good amount of time. So in Hawaii, if you ever been to Hawaii, most people tell you that it's mostly Asians there.
Your father was in the military?
No military.
Okay.
I went there for school.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I went there for school. Although I didn't finish, but I went out to Hawaii for school. So Hawaii is less than 2% black people out in Hawaii. So when I went out there, I was an alien. I was something that they didn't see that often. And to your point, most of the brothers, most of the blacks that you'll see in Hawaii happen to be in the military.
Yeah.
I'm one of the few that wasn't in the military. So that's what kind of changed my experience and opened me up more to the Asian cultures. But I'll say that even back in Jersey, being a diverse place, I did have some Korean friends. I had Chinese friends. You know what I mean? So, I had friends from the Middle East. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Different parts of Asia. So I wasn't no stranger to mingling with Asians, but it's really when I went out to Hawaii where the Filipinos, and I'm hanging out with the Filipinos, the Hawaiians, the Samoans, the Koreans, the Japanese, and that
Damn,
kind
they got all of that in Hackensack?
No, in Hawaii.
Oh, okay, Hawaii.
Honolulu,
I'm bugging.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, to tell you the truth, look, Hackensack was a pretty diverse. It was a diverse town. It's a very, very small town, but it was very diverse. You know what I mean? You had all kind of people from Jamaicans, Haitians, Africans, Koreans,
Dominicans.
Of course, Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, and you know what we got on the East Coast. Our diversity on the East Coast is a bit different than the diversity on the West Coast. The West Coast, from what I see, they got more like Mexicans and more, because that was Mexico at one point, so it ain't like they're foreigners, but they got more Mexican and Asian, a hot Asian population on the West Coast, whereas on the East Coast, we got the Caribbeans, we got the Africans, and we got like the Latinos. We got, when I say Latinos, I'm talking more like Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, like that. But going to Hawaii was a whole different thing for me. Is where I started seeing more. You see Thai, you see Vietnamese, you see. It's almost like you in Asia. It's like it's an entryway. Hawaii, put it this way, Hawaii is to Asia what Miami is to Central and South America. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so it's the beginning.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
You go down to Miami, you feel like you in a whole nother country. You go down to Miami, you like, damn, am I in South America? Am I in Central America? So you go to Hawaii and you kind of feel like that with the, you know what I mean? It's a lot of Asians in there. But to fast forward, that was like more of my entrance to the Asian continent. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how it happened.
That's what's up. So like I say, like how does he find, like, is it cheaper, the money, the apartment, the like all of that? Like they say Thailand is cheaper.
Oh,
so
yeah.
How do you feel like with the expenses and you know what I'm saying?
In comparison to America, definitely. But I will say this for all of the people who are considering to come to Thailand, it's getting more expensive. You know what I mean? With the influx
just like anywhere.
of foreigners coming in is driving the prices up, because a lot of times they realize too that, hey, we could get more money.
Right, 100%, especially in a tourist town.
So the rent of a place might have normally been $350, but now because you're a foreigner there, now it's $450. But it's still you still getting more for your money here than you do back in the States, you know?
Right.
So yeah.
That's what's up. And you said you did a little work online work, right?
Do a little bit of I don't know if they call it digital nomad. Do a little bit, not as much as I'd like to, but I dibbled and dabbled with it. You know what I mean? And then when you're in a place like here and you want to stay, if you're not like collecting like retirement checks, which a lot of people are already
military or something,
military, then you definitely I would advise people to find a way to make some income online, so that way you can stay. You could be on the beach working. You know what I mean?
Right.
You could be at your pool. Excuse me. You could be poolside working, getting some income, and you don't have to make a lot of money.
True.
You know what I mean? So yeah. But back to what we was talking about before, to answer your question about the preferences out here. I would have to say, man, that I think Thailand is a place where everybody can come. This is one of probably the most diverse place that I've ever seen. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's open to everybody. You know, like you know, in America, you got different neighborhoods and things are in some places, blocks. Some things are still a little bit segregated in ways. You know what I mean? But in Thailand, man, like especially you go to Bangkok. Bangkok might be the most diverse city in the world.
Word? You like Bangkok better than Pattaya?
Yeah. I mean, but for different things. Both cities have a different feel to them. You know what I'm saying? Bangkok is like the city of all cities. That's like a New York mixed with Miami and DC and
Facts.
LA, all of that mixed together. Excuse me. But Pattaya is like the total opposite of that. Pattaya is more like it's a beach.
Party town.
It's a
Uh-huh.
it could be a party town. That's what it's known for towards the tourists. But Pattaya got everything. Like whatever you're looking for, it has that.
Girl.
It's not all party all the time. But if that's what you're looking for, then they do have that. But they got some beautiful beaches not too far from here. The weather is good. Yeah, so Pattaya is a lot more laid back, whereas Bangkok is about business.
Facts.
Bangkok is busy, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's money.
So you think, say, like we in this place right now, the waitress would be into a black dude?
I don't know, because
Okay.
it depends on,
Like the chances them gentlemen got and the chances we got, you think it's 50-50?
yeah, I gotta say it's 50-50 because you don't know until you
You're a
talk
white
to
man.
her. And another thing too is that what I noticed, and this has happened.
I've had chicks on Soy 6 say that, so you go ahead.
Yeah, and this has happened to me before, is where you might meet someone who never came across a black person before. Because don't forget, most black guys, especially from the States, don't travel internationally as much as
No, we don't.
as much as the
Yeah,
white
you're right.
guys travel. So the rest of the world has an established relationship with white men that they don't have with us because most blacks don't travel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At least internationally. I ain't saying we don't travel internationally at all, but the percentage of us that do is very small. So what do they really have to go off of except what they see on TV? Now, I've met a lot of people who say, "Oh, I never talked to a black guy before. I never met." So they want to come up to you and touch your skin and rub your skin.
Yeah. Just
They
like the chick at the spot.
Yeah, touching my hair. Oh my God, so cool. Can I see? I get that a lot. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think that when you have interactions with people, that might change their mind. You know what I'm saying? They might have had a negative image of you in their mind, but when they meet you, it's a positive vibes, and you giving off good vibes. They're like, damn, I thought all the stereotypes that they had in their mind, they might say, oh, it was wrong.
So
But
you would disagree about what I was saying?
yeah, if you remove the soy 6 part, if you talking
Okay.
specifically about soy 6, that I might kind of agree with you a little bit. But if you talking about Thai in general, I disagree with that.
So you think you could be somewhere in the Naka, or some wild ass town, and think you come on? You think you could be like 3 hours from here in the woods somewhere and meet a woman?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Why
they
not?
generally like black men.
I'm not. So I'm gonna say this. And another thing too, I can't speak for everybody, but
Facts.
I know that me.
For you doing-
I know that since I've been here, I feel like I can go anywhere and I'm fine. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Because that's how they made me feel since I've been here. They made me feel like, oh no, you good? Come on.
And
know
you
what I'm
one
saying?
of the more darker ones of those.
Yeah, I'm the black. Look, when they see me, it reminds them probably of the very, very beginning. Like the first man that ever lived was pitch black. You know what I'm
You
saying?
think they know knowledge like that? Where they know that the original people started from Africa?
Some of them do, but I would say that I think it's more of a instinctual thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more of a like, whoa, that guy comes from the jungle or or dust.
Yeah.
That guy comes from mud. You know what I mean? So,
Facts.
you know, I think this is just a
You said from mud.
yeah, or clay. That's the
No, I
real
know what
word.
you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Well, I should have used the word clay because in the holy book it says that the first man was crafted from clay. You know what I
Right.
mean? So, you know,
And just to switch it up a little bit, you rap too, I heard.
nah.
You rap, you freestyling up in there?
Yeah, but that was just playing around. Yeah, man. I don't. If I sat down and you know what I mean, we probably put together a track or something. I probably could, but I don't. You know, that ain't something that I don't walk around making music or like, yo, let's make a track or nothing like that. But
Yeah.
I love rap music though. I love music. At least the good rap. You know what I mean?
Jersey,
I'm still
South
old
to
school.
Jersey and Jersey rappers and all that.
Yeah, I'm still old school. But you know, Tri-State, It's
Okay,
kind of
New York, New Jersey, same rap.
I grew up listening to the same, Hot 97. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh yeah.
So it's like we grew up under the same airwaves.
I hope you're not no Giant fan, nigga.
You say you hope I ain't no Giants fan.
Yeah.
Man, look.
Cause they're really the New York Giants, not the New Jersey Giants.
They the Jersey Giants, man. We gotta get this. You gotta get this straight, man. This is what I never understood.
They didn't start playing in Jersey till like what? 92, 3?
Nah, way before that. Cause you gotta understand too. The Giants, all of the players, probably 99% of them, and probably the staff, live in New Jersey. They practice in New Jersey.
They got no choice. It's cheap as hell to live in New Jersey.
They play in New Jersey. The Giants Stadium, MetLife Stadium, all that been in Jersey for the longest. When the Giants was the Giants, I ain't talking about this stuff that they got going on now, but when the Giants were the Giants, I'm talking about back in the 80s, you had LT, you had with Otis Anderson, you had Carl Banks and Bill Simmons. I'm just going back.
I know what you're saying.
Bill Parcells and I think Belichick was on the squad back then. In the 80s, they was in Jersey, man.
They was killing it.
Y'all got the Yankees. Y'all can keep the Yankees.
Nah, I'm a Yankee, Knicks, and Cowboy fan.
Y'all got the Yankees, man. Oh, the Cowboys. That's
yeah.
Oh man, that's bad.
Yo, let me ask you a question though. How many dudes in your hood that you grew up with that travel? I'm talking about travel.
To be honest, I can't think of any, man. I think I was the only. I guess I like the oddball, man, that was going from place to place. I can't really, off the top of my head, I can't think of none. But I will say this. I did grow up with a lot of friends who were immigrants. You know what I mean? So technically, even though they were traveling with their parents when they was little kids, technically they know what it's like to live in two different countries. You know what I mean? They might have been, came to America at 9 years old, 10 years old, and so they have two different perspectives, two different experiences. You know what I'm saying? I know people that came from China. I grew up with, and people that grew up in the Middle East, Egypt.
In the hood, you gotta think. I've been to Hackensack. That's who's selling the clothes to us, the Chinese, the hood stores. T-shirts and the jeans and the sneakers and all that.
Them and the Koreans, So, there's people that I knew that came from other places, but the ones that traveled on their own once they got a certain age, I can't think of too many, man. And, as you get older, you're not as tight with the people that you grew up with because everybody's going in different directions, right? You're growing in different directions, so I didn't get a chance to really see or hear about too many people that was traveling outside of the country. I don't know any.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. It's just
military dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, the fellas that's in the military. But I don't really count them, and no disrespect to them, but I don't include the military guys in that conversation of what they call, like, let's say, passport kings or passport bros or world travelers, adventurers. I don't put them in that same category, and the reason why is because all of them, they didn't travel on their own will. You know what I mean? They were told.
Enlisted.
Yeah, they were given orders to go somewhere. Like, hey, you got to go to Japan, and you're gonna be stationed in Japan, Okinawa, for this amount of time, or you're gonna be stationed in Turkey, or you're gonna be stationed here. So it wasn't like they decided on their own. Like, let me go get my passport, and I'm gonna go on an adventure. So I don't put them in the same category as like those of us who. You know what I mean? We on our own with our own imagination.
So
we was
different
like, yo,
type of travel.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Like they got a preview. They got a preview of what these places look like and free trips. You know what I mean? And they were protected by the U.S. government. Whereas somebody like myself or the people who travel on their own, we didn't have that kind of protection. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a base to go back to. When when I went to Japan, I wasn't on the base. I had to stay with the Japanese people. You know what I mean?
Crazy, yeah.
In the regular society, I had to figure out all this. I had to learn how to, order meals on my own. I had to learn how to deal with the money. I had to learn, what to do and what not to do. So I
Facts.
learned everything the hard way. So that's why I kind of don't put myself and those kind of travelers in the same category as the military folks.
Okay. We'll see your channel again. We're gonna wrap it up so you can eat and all that.
Passport brother, you know,
See
or
your
you
channel,
can
man.
you can check out on IG passport_SHO passport show. It's short for passport Shogun. You know what I mean? Yeah,
What's
check
up,
it
man?
out.
What's up? Look, agent. Look, Fort Lee again. Look. It's straight Fort Lee. Look, it's switching.